Emergency teams in the northern Philippines are deployed to rescue villages who've been trapped by floods because of severe tropical storm Paulo. Strong winds and heavy rains battered the town of Dinapigue, Isabela as Typhoon Paulo made landfall around 9 o'clock in the morning. The typhoon also barreled through Santiago City, dumping the heavy downpour caused flooding at the public market and major roads in the city center, as drainage systems weren't able to handle the huge volume of rains. Floods water entered home in the villages of Rosario, Malbar, Victory Norte, Baluarte, and Nagasikan. In Barangay Dubinan East, residents kept a close watch over a nearby river amid non-stop rains. They say they are ready to evacuate before the river reaches a critical level. The local government of Santiago City has carried a preemptive evacuation for residents in low-lying and flood-prone areas. Swollen River also submerged the Cabagan Santa Maria Bridge and other bridges in Iligan City. The Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office has already deployed water search and rescue teams to northern Isabela, where more flooding is expected. Latest PDRMO data shows 1,314 families or 4,187 individuals across 18,000 have been affected by Typhoon Paulo. In Bataan, 3 barangays in the town of Marivelas were submerged in flood waters. According to Engineer Marcelo Serrano, head of the Marivelas Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, the heavy rains coincided with the high tide in their area, which is why flooding felt more severely. Noemi Raval, ABS-CBN News.
Good afternoon, everyone. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo lahat na nagpapakandak uli ng bagong meeting ang President tungkol sa surprise visit niya, di ba, na balitaan niyo naman yun. Ayun lang, maraming salamat. President is here.
Maraming salamat. Magsiupo na kayo.
Good morning, Mr. President. We're here for an urgent flood control briefing. Ahead of Typhoon Land 300 km east of Catanduanes, moving west at 15 kph Pag-asa project. 200-300 of rain in Metro Manila by tomorrow, with flood alert from Marikina, Pasig, and Navotas.
Let's cut to gun prep. DOST. What is the latest on river levels?
Mr. President, Pag-asa model shows a 70% change. The Marikina River hits 19 meters. So 1 meter above critical by 6 a.m. tomorrow. We'll also issue a 1.2 meter storm surge warning for Manila Bay. Landslide risks are high in Quezon City Hills barangays. LGUs need to evacuate those areas immediately.
DALG. Are LGUs ready?
Yes, Mr. President. All Metro Manila LGUs are on alert level 3. 80% of evacuation centers are prepped, but Navotas Malabon, lack of volunteers. PNP deployed by 500 personnel, but we need military assets for hard-to-reach zones.
Tap the Red Cross for volunteers. SND, what can you deploy?
300 soldiers and 20 robbers are propositioned in Marikina and Pasig. We can send more 10 boats to Nabotas within 2 hours. The DRMC op center is 24/7.
Coordination line between DILG and DPWH and NDRRMC are open, Mr. President. We be also active setting communication in case of power loss.
DPWH, House Infrastructure Holding.
80% of Pasig River is complete, but the Tulyahan River in Quezon City still has leak. Teams are working double time to clear it. All floodgates are operational and alternate relief routes have been mapped for EDSA floods.
Mr. President, our pumping stations are all active, 57 out of 60 are fully operational. We clear major drainage line along Roas Boulevard in España. We were also coordinating with GUs for rapid debris removal and loading start.
DSWD, relief status.
200,000 food packs and 50,000 family kits in pre-position in 10 warehouses. We're coordinating with NGOs for hot meals in evacuation centers.
Mr. President, we've deployed medical teams to 20 centers with leptospirosis and dengue meds. So private hospitals reserve 500 beds for emergencies.
DOH, please ensure that mental health support is also available in evacuation center. We've been seeing anxiety is rise in previous typhoons.
DBM, funds.
500 million pesos URF released to NDRRMC. This morning, NCAS sent to DSWD, DPWH, and DOH. Additional funds are available.
DOTR, SEC, how are you handling transport during the storm?
Mr. President, we've been suspended all ferry services in affected areas. And public transport will operate under reduced schedule. And we are coordinating with local bus operators to ensure safety.
Traffic Command Center have been instructed to prioritize emergency conserves and reserve vehicle in all major roads.
Good. Meta DG, any economic impact assessments?
Mr. President, we're monitoring the situation closely. Initial reports suggest disruption to trade and local businesses. Well-prepared and economic impact analysis to assist in recovery planning post-typhoon.
And DOF, SEC, are we prepared for potential losses?
Yes, Mr. President. We're ready to allocate additional funds for recovery effort as needed. We'll also work on a financial assistance for affected businesses and families.
First, DILG and SND deploy Red Cross volunteers and extra boat to Nabotas by noon. Second, DOSD update the public every 2 hours via radio or media. Third, ES schedule my 10 a.m. Media briefing to address of nation.
Yes, Mr. President. Early update will go out by the NDRRMC portal. We also ensure barangay level communication chain are active so every household receive real-time advisories.
Let's stay ahead of this. No delays, no excuses. Over the past weeks, we have witnessed heavy rains and severe flooding across several regions of our country. I want to assure every Filipino government is working around the clock to respond, recover, and rebuild. Our priority is protect lives and restore order. All national and local agencies are coordinating rescue, relief, and road clearing operation. We've been active the national risk Reduction and Management Council and directed the DPWH and DNR to open block waterways and remove obstruction that worsen flooding. Starting today, we are rolling out the flood control action plan, a long-term, science-based approach that include dredging and desilting of major rivers, construction of new pumping station and flood barriers, rehabilitation of drainage system, and massive reforestation and water wash protection. Technology and preparedness are key. Pag-asa and our local governments are improving early warning systems so family can evacuate safely and early. But flood control is not only a government effort, it is a national duty. Every Filipino must take part, avoiding littering, protect trees, and support cleanup drives. Together, we will build a nation that can stand firm no matter how strong the storm. Maraming salamat po. Now, I will take a few questions.
Mr. President, when will the flood control projects begin?
Implementation begins immediately. The DPWH has already mobilized equipment for dredging in Metro Manila and nearby provinces. Within this year, 50 critical drainage system will be upgraded nationwide.
Sir, how will government ensure that this project is corruption-free?
Transparency is non-negotiable. All contracts will be posted online, and independent audits will be conducted by the Commission on Audit. We will also work with civil society groups for public monitoring.
Sir.
Mr. President, what message do you want to send to the communities still flooded today?
Help is on the way. Relief operation continue, and we will not leave until every Filipino family is safe and well. Let us remain strong and united. We will recover together.
Maraming salamat po.
Hello, Secretary.
Yes, Mr. President. Good morning, sir.
Good afternoon. Can you come to my office for a moment? I'd like to discuss something important.
Right away, Mr. President. Good morning, Mr. President. Thank you. You asked for me, sir?
Yes. I've been reviewing the reports from our last meeting. I'm glad to see that the agencies that are following through with the flood control measures.
Yes, Mr. President. The officials have been very active in implementing your directives.
That's good to hear. But Secretary, I'm planning to make a surprise visit later this afternoon.
Surprising visit, sir?
Yes, I want to personally see the progress, not just read about on paper. I'll visit the operation site without any advance notice.
Understood, sir. Should I prepare the area or inform the officials?
No need to tell them. I want to see how they work natural, without expecting me. But do coordinating quietly with PSG for security and transport.
Noted, Mr. President. I will take care of everything.
Good. I want this visit to send a message that I'm watching closely, but also that I appreciate their efforts.
That's an excellent idea, sir. It will surely motivate everyone.
I hope so. Prepare the vehicle. We'll leave in 30 minutes.
Yes, Mr. President, I will make the arguments now.
The coast seems clear and nice, and no flooding. I'm satisfied with our plan.
Yes, Mr. President, the drainage upgrade work as planned. The team finished the clear operation just yesterday.
Look at this build. It's clean, and it's clean, well built and maintained.
Let's go, Mr. President, to village. Mr. President, this is the village.
I'm so really happy with the team right now.
Okay po.
Good morning, everyone. Please sit down. I called this meeting not because of an emergency, but because I want personally to thank each one of you for your hard work and dedication these past weeks. Yesterday, I made a surprise visit to several flood control areas. I saw teams working efficiently, committed and focused on the mission. That sight made me proud to lead a government that truly serves its people. Executive Secretary Santos, thank you for keeping everyone in line, making sure all reports reach my office in time. Your coordination was key in keeping operations smooth.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Secretary Mauricio of MDRRMC, your leadership during critical hours was impressive. You ensure fast response and proper coordination across agencies. Thank you for your firm command.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Secretary Agaton of DSWD, thank you for ensuring that our evacuees were taken care of. Your team worked day and night to deliver relief and comfort to families in need.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Secretary Tenorio of DPWH, I appreciate your department's effort in clearing and repairing the drainage system right away. You prevented bigger floods. Excellent work.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Secretary Mabini of DOH, thank you for sending medical teams to evacuation centers and keeping health condition under control. Your quick action prevented outbreaks. Secretary Hidalgo of BILG, thank you for guiding our LGUs and ensuring local leaders were always on alert. Because of your coordination, the local response was faster than ever.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Secretary De Jesus of DOTR, thank you for making sure transportation routes stayed clear and for rescue and supply operations. Mobility was smooth thanks to your planning.
Thank you so much po, Mr. President.
Secretary Montances of DBM, thank you for releasing the necessary funds on time. Without your quick action, many of our efforts could be delayed.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Secretary Beado of DOF, thank you for keeping our financial resources stable and well managed. During the response, you ensure every peso was properly used.
Thank you, Mr. President.
And Director General Rabal of NEDA, thank you for your continuous guidance in aligning our actions with long-term recovery plans. Your insight helps shape sustainable progress.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Secretary Cloma of DOST Pag-asa, thank you for your accurate weather forecast and early warnings. Because of your team, we had the time to prepare and respond effectively. Chairman Galoy of MMDA, thank you for being on the ground, managing traffic, clearing flood-prone area, and keeping the public informed. Your efforts kept Metro Manila moving.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Each of you has shown the dedication, discipline, and compassion for our people. This success belongs to all of you. Let's continue this momentum because of that true measure of leadership is consistency, not just response. Once again, thank you and congratulations to everyone.
Good morning, Secretaries. We understand the Cabinet just finished a special meeting on flood control. Can we get an update on government's action plan?
Yes, that's correct. The President directed all departments to move swiftly following the widespread flooding. From the Department of Health, our immediate focus is on health protection in evacuation centers. We've mobilized medical teams and rapid health response units at areas most affected. We're also monitoring possible disease outbreaks, particularly leptospirosis, diarrhea, and dengue. We're also sending water purification tablets and hygiene kits to ensure clean and safe drinking water for displaced families.
Secretary, how are you coordinating with other agencies?
We're also working with DSWD for relief and with NDRMC for health surveillance. This idea is to prevent secondary health crisis for developing after the flood.
Secretary, the public has been asking about the road repairs and flood control projects. What's the DPWH doing right now?
Agad pagkatapos ng pulong, nagpadala kami ng mga pangkat ng engineering upang siyasatin at linisin ang mga baradong sistema ng kanal at mga nasirang tulay. Naglagay din kami ng mga bomba at kagamitan sa pagpapatuyo sa mga chemical na lugar na madalas bahain sa Metro Manila, Bulacan at Pampanga. Kami ay nagpapatupad ng walang tigil na operasyon sa paglilinis ng organisasyon sa mga lokal na pamahalaan. Sa pangmatagalang panig, ina-update namin ng Metro Manila Flood Management master plant na may pinahusay ng mga kanal, ng ilog at mga lugar ng pagpigil ng tubig ulan. Binibigyan din ng Pangulo ang bilis at pananagutan kaya malalathala kami ay mga update sa panlipunan upang mapanatiling may kaalaman sa publiko.
Thank you so much po.
Thank you, Secretary. So, from Secretary of SND, what's the overall consideration plan?
Our teams are already deployed nationwide. The armed forces, Coast Guard, and units are conducting rescue, retrieval, and relief operations. We proposition food packs, medical kits, and tents. Regional warehouse, so response time is faster. We're also enhancing early warning system, ensuring that all local government receive real-time alerts, communication lines between the DRRMC, Pag-asa, and LGUs are fully active 24/7. The President reminds us that no community should be left behind, so we're strengthening coordination down to the barangay level.
So, can the public expect immediate relief and improvement in the incoming days?
Absolutely. Medical missions are ongoing and we're also continuing health monitoring in all evacuation sites.
Flood cleaner operation are happening as we expect improved road accessibility within the week.
And our goals remains the same: zero casualties and faster recovery. Everyone is working hand in hand under unified command system.
Thank you, Secretaries, for your time.